Yo, what's the word? It's Sean Graphics coming at y'all with another tutorial right quick. I know some of y'all want to get into graphic design, learn how to make logos or art covers or whatever. So today is going to be a part 2 in my album cover series. I'm going to be showing you how to make this cover for YTB. But before we get started, I'm going to need you to like, comment, subscribe. And also follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be dropping a lot of sauce on there too. Cloud the brand coming soon. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all show y'all support so I can be able to keep making content like this for y'all. I know y'all fucking with it. So yeah, pass all that. Let's get straight to it. So I'm making the cover for YTB Fat. So I'm going to start by searching YTB Fat on Safari. You want to change your search filters to large so that way you find a good, clean image and not something blurry. Once you're done doing that and you find your image, you load your image into Photo Room. That should automatically remove your background. After the background is removed, you load the original image into CapCut and then load the background removed image over the original image. After I had it lined up evenly, I began to type in the album name. I originally named it Who Is Fat and then I changed it later on. But don't worry, I'll change it back at the end. Then I began to search for a font. After I found the font that I liked, I moved on to the color selector and made the color of the text the same color as the sweater that he has on. I skipped past the part where I was playing around with the letters and stuff because it was just a waste of time. I began to play with the shine, brightness, exposure, contrast, saturation, vibrance, etc. until I got a darker background that I was happy with. And then I did the same thing with the picture until it gave me this cinematic looking vibe. And then the craziest thing happened. I accidentally selected the background picture to crop it. And when I pressed save or whatever, it saved as black. I don't know how the CapCut knew I needed a black background, but it did exactly what I wanted it to. Like I said before, I ended up adding Who Is Fat back. But the difference this time is I ended up adding the Roman numerals for 2 at the bottom. Then I moved on to the artist name. I initially started by adding the YTB. I used this font I like a lot called Halloween, and then I made sure that the colors were white. After positioning the Who Is Fat 2 behind him, I removed him from the image and removed the background from the image so that way I can just save the letters as an overlay. After I got the letters lined up correctly, I began to use my brush to add shading and highlights to letters. After I was finished with that, I began to scroll through filters to find the aesthetic vibe I was looking for. I put the focal zone filter on the main image, not the image with the overlaying letters. And then I changed the levels of the blur, size, and hardness. Then I added the sharpen filter and turned up the fade a little bit. After that, I needed to add a cutout of him because I wanted to add a mask that I didn't want to affect the letters. So then I will later add the letters back on top. This is actually something you should do in the beginning to avoid doing extra steps, but it is what it is. We're here now. After positioning the image over the new masked image, I proceeded to find a couple more filters and masks that meshed well with the aesthetic I was looking for. After finding this little red banner fade thing at the bottom, I moved it back into CapCut so I could add featuring Bread Gang in red letters under YTB Fat. Remember, always color coordinate your covers. After adding a little sharpen and HDR1 filter to it in PicsArt, it was time to add the logos and the parental advisory sticker. Since my Sean Graphics logo is originally black and the background of this album cover is black, I inverted it to white so that way it'll pop a little better. After I got both stickers positioned, it was pretty much done from there, so this is the final product. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all rate this 1 through 10. Any feedback y'all can give me, make sure y'all give it. Never hold your tongue. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, all that good shit. Follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description. And soon I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do thumbnails, logos, all that shit. Everything you could think of, graphic design, we gonna be doing it. So make sure y'all stay tuned, hit them bells so y'all can get notified every time I drop. And y'all stay tuned to the next video.